Right, we're back. Sorry about them problems. We were just having a couple of internet disconnections there. We are back. If that did trouble your stream, just refresh and we will be okay. Is the audio okay, by the way? Do I need to turn down the music? Is that a problem? As we're 2 minutes away from Fun Party Tuvalu. I'm pretty sure it is just jealousy, but we don't care about that. 200 million gifts have now been delivered. December has been surprisingly inspiring this year, though, despite the rest of the year. Lots of luck and happiness going on. That is absolutely correct. Now, a minute and a half from Afati Tuvalu, and you can see Tuvalu on the bottom of your screen on going now. And Howland Island and Baker Island of the Pacific Islands are in the top right corner on the map. Well past 200 million gifts now. And we are 20 minutes to the hour. I am watching the stream on my iPod Touch and using NORAD on my desktop. I've got dual monitor set up where I've got the stream here and I've got the two NORAD map and 3D version here. I'll also be on my phone tweeting the locations of what I said is as we approach Funapati Tuvalu in 30 seconds. Samoa is also starting to crop up into view on the map. It's nearly 2 AM in Samoa and Santa still hasn't been there. Well, like I said, it's in that time bracket. He's got either 9 PM or 2 AM is usually when he arrives, or maybe even 3 AM at some cases, and he's now approaching Samoa now. So I'm assuming people are already, children are already in bed in Samoa, as it's way past midnight there. As we just pass Funafuti in Tuvalu and go into Apia in Samoa in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Sad that I fell asleep for an hour and a half. Well, CJ Jackson, at least you're here now. Welcome back, CJ. Hello, AMO trackers. And we are now 2 minutes away from Apia, Samoa, approaching 250 million gifts delivered. And also the Fiji Islands are starting to crop up in the bottom left corner of the map. Just going to the American Samoa of Apia, just taking it slow in these Pacific Islands. Just delivering all them gifts, taking his time. Appreciating the environment and the beautiful landscapes of the Marshall Islands, as he is a minute and a half away from Apia in Samoa. The Samoa Islands are pretty. I mean, the Pacific Islands themselves are beautiful themselves, just alone. I hope someone actually gets a picture of Santa this year. Maybe, but it doesn't usually come if you're awake. But yeah. It's all to do with time continuums. I doubt I'll be able to catch that time for it. It would almost be a blur. So we're a minute now away from Apia, Samoa. 220 million gifts almost delivered. And 40 seconds now as we're almost 11:45. 30 seconds now from Apia, Samoa. 220 million gifts has just been surpassed. Now we're 15 seconds away from Apia Samoa, swiftly approaching our next location. And there we go, 223 million gifts delivered, and we just surpassed Apia Samoa and going to Tonga Tapu, Tonga, in 2.5 minutes. So massive bedtime warning for Tonga Tapu in Tonga. Carl of the Boas is the best Christmas song. It's a pretty good song, isn't it? Yes. He's heading for Tonga. Yes, he is, in about 2 minutes after surpassing 225 million gifts. And we are 1 minute and 45 seconds away from Tonga Tapu, Tonga. And 230 million gifts have almost been delivered. Suva after Tonga, I'd expect so. Suva is to the far left in Fiji Islands. And we're just seeing there that he's going towards Nuku Alofo in Tonga as well. I expect to be delivering presents there. Approaching 1 minute away from now, Tonga Tapu in Tonga. Fiji Islands are well into view on the left hand side of the map. And we are 1/4 New Zealand after Suva. I think there's a couple more islands to go. I think there's also after Fiji. Pretty sure there's part of Guinea that needs to surpass. Unless they go straight to New Zealand from Fiji. No, I'm not sure on that. Now about 30 seconds away from Tonga Tapu in Tonga, as he's approaching 235 million gifts delivered. And in 10 seconds, Tonga Tapu, Tonga will be having Santa in its midst. There we go, he's just surpassed Tonga and is going straight to Auckland, New Zealand. So it's not Suva, it is Auckland, New Zealand, and we could expect a cam in the next 5 minutes. There you go, you did couple it, Max, you did. Well done. He's just missing Suva there, which is quite interesting. I'm sure. Is that a change of path, or am I incorrect on that one? But as he's approaching 240 million gifts, should be expecting a new cam in 4.5 minutes. Team Yancey wrapping presents. Oh, Nick. Working away, wrapping them presents. All them gifts. Possible presents in the sleigh. Indeed, indeed. New cam potential, new cam. Well, we did get a new voiceover on the DSP. We could have a new cam, potentially a new voiceover. It could be recycled. Who knows? We will soon find out. Yes, we hope and pray. No, as we are approaching 4 minutes away from New Zealand, the first major city we're going to in our trip. I say Gisborne up to Auckland. Yeah, that seems like a valid prediction there. As we are now 3 minutes and 45 seconds away from Auckland, New Zealand. Very popular city in the Northern Island archipelago of New Zealand. He's following past the South Pacific. Auckland doesn't usually get a cam, right? It sometimes does, it sometimes doesn't. It's one of those whether it does or it doesn't. If it doesn't get a cam, it usually means that there's definitely going to be a cam in Australia. Now we're approaching 3 minutes away from Auckland, as we just surpassed 245 million gifts. Now we're 2 minutes and 50 seconds away from Auckland. and we're almost surpassing 250 million gifts. It's just a little island to the right there. May have a lot of gifts there. And I'm just going to mute this ad real quick, bear with me. Stream's just gonna be frozen for a few seconds. And there we go. Bedtime alert, Gisborne, you should already be in bed. Oh yes, you should. And especially in Auckland, you've got 2 minutes to run into your bed. And there we go, at the bottom left there, Wangari, I think of New Zealand, is cropping up with the Northern Island. And there we see Wataika and Auckland right there next to it. And he's almost in Auckland, just slowing down as he approaches New Zealand and Manukau. I'm absolutely slating these names here. As he approaches the northern island of New Zealand. So New Zealand bedtime warning, you need to get to bed because Santa is coming now. Now, 253 million gifts delivered as he's just leaving the Pacific Ocean to enter his next major country of New Zealand and to his first major city of Auckland. And there you see Gisborne to the right of that northern island of New Zealand. And we're just about a minute away from Auckland. We could have a potential Santa Cam and New Plymouth and Hamilton and Napier all appearing on the map now as Santa is going down. Also Norfolk Island in the top left hand corner. In 55 seconds he will be in Auckland, New Zealand, and that will be with the moment of truth whether we have a Santa Cam or whether we don't have a Santa Cam. And Palmerston North and the Cook Strait also appearing of finishing off that northern island of New Zealand and the beginning of the southern island of New Zealand, as we are now 30 seconds away from Auckland, New Zealand. Wellington also cropping up, as well as Nelson in the screen, as we've just about surpassed 260 million gifts delivered, and he's just entered New Zealand there, 20 seconds now away from Auckland. Santa is officially now in New Zealand, and we're seeing with the majority of the Southern Island. And here's a moment of truth in 5 seconds whether we get a Santa Cam. And that is the question. The next location would definitely be Gisborne. That is in a minute and a half. I'm just about to find out whether this cam is just approaching up. No cam. No cam. Well, there's no cam then. Well, that's disappointing to an extent that, well, they might compensate for that and later locations. And we just passing 265 million gifts. Just been to Auckland, New Zealand, right in the thick of the Northern Island of New Zealand, and good passing at Tauranga and Wakatane on his way to Gisborne. Will probably surpass New Plymouth, Napier, Palmerston North on his journey to Wellington. I think it's after Gisborne. Hopefully we'll get a cam for Sydney, maybe, and we might get a cam for Perth, Australia, or Melbourne. Potential cams there. And we're 30 seconds away from Gisborne, New Zealand. All them New Zealander children should be asleep by now. Should. And Christchurch has just appeared at the bottom of the map. There. And we are now 5 seconds away from Gisborne. When would Sydney be? Sydney, I'm not too sure, about 1 o'clock GMT, about 10 o'clock in the morning, no wait, no that's wrong, 9 o'clock in the morning, wait no that's also wrong, 8 o'clock, I'm not sure, 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. And we just arrived at Gisborne, New Zealand, and he's going to Blenheim in New Zealand in a minute of 40 seconds. Which is on the southern island, so he's beginning to surpass and finish up his job on the northern island of New Zealand. He's now going past the Cook Strait into Blenheim, and we're past Wellington, which is surprised not for that to be a location, and to Nelson as well as he approaches to Christchurch. Santa gonna make a few more stops in New Zealand, then head over to Antarctica. Indeed, I think we'll go to McMurdo Station there, and then go back up to Fiji, where we will see Suva. Sydney will be in about 1 to 2 hours. I think that's correct. Oh, I'm going to unmute the music there. I realised I had it unmuted. I think that's loud enough. Just realised, hang on, 1 second, I'm just going to be frozen for a minute. So he's 40 seconds away from Blenheim. I think we'll go back north to Russia. Yeah, that is correct, Max, then. 275 million gifts hours to surpass, and in 5 minutes, I'll be swapping over with my brother. And yeah, what time will Santa be in Ireland at? Well, we expect Santa to be at Ireland between around about 11 PM GMT to about 1 AM GMT, between there. So I'll be in bed by about 10:30. As soon as he gets to Paris, that's when you definitely want to be in bed. What time? Hello, Vios. I'm definitely ready for Christmas. What time will Santa be in England? Like I said, he'll be in England between 11 PM and 1 AM. So you definitely should be in bed by then. He's just about Blenheim and Wellington, now approaching Christchurch in New Zealand at the South Island. Dunedin and Invercargill is fast approaching onto the screen. Hi, hello, Soccer Kid. Can you not spam the chat? That would be fantastic. Heading for Christchurch, New Zealand, that is correct. Around midnight UK time. It's around there. It's within 1 hour brackets around that time. And we're 50 seconds now from Christchurch. Yeah, Soccer Kid, can you please not spam in our chat there? Just follow the chat rules and we'll be all good. And we're now 30 seconds away from Christchurch. 285 million gifts have now been delivered as we're in the thick of the southern island of New Zealand. We're now 4 minutes away from the hour, almost up to 300 minutes, and we'll surpass 300 million when my brother is streaming in 4 minutes. Yes, please follow our rules, the link is there. It's just for all of us to have a nice, cheerful time, and for us to have a nice, friendly and positive chat. Right, so we just surpassed Christchurch there, and we're going to Chatham Island, New Zealand. That's 288 million gifts delivered. I think after Chatham Island we're going to switch with my brother, and you'll have a new host for the next hour. Then I'm on after my brother for another 2 hours, and that's when I will be back. Chatham Island, I think it's pronounced, of New Zealand is next, or Chatham. And you just see him going to the right of New Zealand. I think he's going in quite a eastern direction. Anytime after 11 PM he'll be in the UK. I'm from the UK too, as am I, if you cannot tell by the accent. Minutes and 30 seconds away from Chatham Island. Massive bedtime alert for Chatham Island in New Zealand. Everyone in New Zealand should be in bed. Specifically in England, last year I think he came at 11:30 if I'm correct, for a Polish GMT. So I'm not too sure. We will have to find out. Yes, of course we believe in Santa. Otherwise we wouldn't be doing all of this. Good. A minute and 40 seconds away from Chatham Island. And we're almost at 300 million gifts at the back end of this shift from me. We would definitely be into the thick of 300 million gifts after Chatham Island, which is on the right hand side of the map now. as Santa's fast approaching them. If Santa wasn't real, then the US defense wouldn't bother tracking him. Unfortunately, Vios, no, only Yansu members can be mods. We've got enough members to moderate the chat, and you'll have to be a Yansu member to be mod for the chat. Well, if you've applied for Yansu, we'll be looking out for next year, and you may be in the live show next year. And there we have it. 300 million gifts have been set there. We are now 30 seconds away from Chatham Island in New Zealand, and 30 seconds away from where we're going to get a little bit of a break as a switch from hosts. And I'd just like to say, have a Merry Christmas from me. I will be back at 1 o'clock GMT, which is around about, I'm really bad at times, my brain is so working, 8 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, 6 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. And there we have it. He is now going to McMurdo Station in 9 minutes of Antarctica. Perfect switch. He's now delivered 305 million kids. It's now 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and bye guys, I will be back soon. Just a quick break, and yeah. And we are back. Hi guys, Liam here, and I am back for your next hour. How's everyone doing? I had a bit of a break. Blimey. Christmas Eve is in full swing with the tracking, isn't it? Possible video for Antarctica? Maybe. We've never had a video for Antarctica, I don't think. My bro is Swag Game of Logs. That's awesome, Soccer Kid, eh? Santa's been from one side of the world to the other. That's how he works. He goes in a zigzag pattern. He goes from the north to the south and the south to the north, and so on. McMurdo Station, Antarctica is next. Yes, it is. Hello. We're doing good, thank you. I am doing great. I just need to make myself a hot chocolate very soon. I'll probably do it at the end of the shift. Welcome back. Thank you, Swag Game of Logs. Makes your cool, says Vios. That's very nice of you. Hello. Tracker 305. I hope you're all enjoying the show. I think Fiji is after this. It would be nice to have a Santa Cam for Antarctica. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Is everyone enjoying the music? Did you stay up all night? I stayed up till about 1 o'clock, and I woke up about 6. So I've had about 5 hours sleep. I'm not being, I'm clearly tired. I'm all over the place, to be honest. When is England? England will be around 11 PM EST, not EST, GMT, sorry. Hi Lord Crazy, Tracker 305, this would be a good time to get something to eat. BRB really quick, see you in a bit. England's in about 6 hours, not really. It's about more like 11. Most of I know I just got slightly earlier because I'm in the UK. Yes, that's good to hear. Will, if I started at 7 AM where I am, nights for the same nights. I started at midnight for me. I am in the UK, popping in and out of the stream. That's all right, Lord Crazy. Good luck with your stream as well. I hope that's going well. Got a lot of UK viewers now. How are you UK viewers doing? Like myself, I am a UK person. Can you follow my Instagram? Probably not, to be honest. We don't generally do shout outs or anything like that in this chat. It's going good. That's good to hear, Lord Crazy. Have a Merry Christmas. I'm glad that it's going well. Good luck. Peace out. Okay, that seems good. What seems quiet, Designated? The music or my voice? Because I can turn the music up if you like. I've been watching this since you and your brother started earlier. That's great, Cobra. Liam, I'm getting a laptop for Christmas. And Liam, do you believe in Santa? Yes, I do believe in Santa Vios. And that is great to hear that you're getting a laptop for Christmas. I hope I get a GoPro from Santa this year for Christmas. I reckon there might be a delay of around 30 seconds on the stream right now, so just bear that in mind, guys. Running on about 4 hours of sleep. I'll be up until we end stream. Blimey, Braden, you're crazy. I'll have a bit of sleep and then I'll be back. It'll be nice for Antarctica to have a video if the only continent that does not have a Santa cam. I suppose, yeah. I'm not sure if Antarctica is a continent, I can't really remember. I'm not very good at geography, but that's my brother's side of expertise. Just the audio in general, could be just me. Could be, because when I was watching it earlier, the volume seems alright to me. Maybe it's your device, I'm not too sure. I mean, I don't know if I can, any way I can turn it up really. I mean, the mic volume is as loud as it can be. What was your favourite Yansu cam again? My favourite was the Polar Bear one. That was my favourite. Do we have Instagram? Yes. Team Yansu is our Instagram. At Team Yansu. Antarctica is a continent. Thank you for clarifying that to me. Sad Game of Logs. My geography knowledge is very rusty. I've not learnt about geography since about 3 years ago. I've not done it for ages. Oh, bless me. I have got a bit of the sniffles today from a cold. How lovely. Okay, it's a continent. I didn't think it was a country. Oh, that would make sense to be fair if it was a continent. We're approaching 2 minutes and 30 seconds and Santa Claus will be at McMurdo Station, Antarctica. Antarctica is a continent, the coldest one, and the sun is out 24/7 since it is summer. Yes, it will be out 24/7 for 6 months, and then I believe it will be 6 months of darkness. Same with the North Pole. Keep it up, Liam, says Jason Straight. Thank you, Liam. I am only 11, but I'm getting a laptop, Windows 10, and it is operating system. I think I'm getting Lenovo i7. That's the best one. I have a chest infection. I am sad. Well, I hope I can cheer you up with this stream, VRs. And wow, that sounds like a really powerful computer. i7s tend to be generally quite good. I really do hope you get that that computer. Sounds very, very good. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well. Cobra says, I know a little geography because I take it as an option, but I'm not the best at it, and the feeling's partially mutual. I used to do it. Max McIntyre says he's doing it for GCSEs. I did not take it for GCSEs, since I'm about to turn off this ad because it's annoying. I completed my GCSEs this year actually. I got 1A, 5 Bs, 4 Cs, and a D in RE. I did alright. And now I'm taking my A-levels. Saying geography was my favourite when I was in middle school. Yeah, Liam, I've subbed and liked. You are making me laugh. That is awesome to hear, man. That is fantastic. That's wonderful. I hope you keep watching, and I'm glad I'm entertaining you this fine Christmas, nearly afternoon now. It's midday here in the UK, or morning on the EST time we are running at. I think I might have accidentally frozen the stream. If anyone would let me know if the stream's frozen, that would be great. And it is now unfrozen. Brilliant. Yes. Right, I should probably put the music back on. That would be a good idea. There we go. Right, I'm putting the chat back on. So just hang on for me a second, and then I am back. There we go. You and Gannon are my favourite Team Yancy members. It always seems interesting when you guys are streaming. Ah, that's very nice of you, Swag Gamers Vlogs. That is very kind. But I think Patrick is an all-time great host in my opinion. But the rest of the hosts are just equally as good as well. Despite it being summer, it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit in McMurdo Station, Antarctica. That is freezing. Nice results. A lot of the exams I must take are the new ones, albeit not as severe as the year below us, who get practically no coursework in any subject. I think, yeah, the new exams are coming up. I kind of managed to escape that with my year, so good luck to those who have their exams next year. I have my AS exams next year, and I take Media, Business and English Language. Suva, Fiji is next after Santa's visited McMurdo Station, Antarctica, and these are the big gaps where it goes between Fiji and Antarctica. I can't get sleep when it's Christmas Eve. It is so hard to get flipping sleep. Can you give me any advice? I have 3 exams next year. Well, if you find it hard to sleep, I don't know, just try and clear your mind. Exam-wise, just be prepared. Try and kind of calm yourself. Be calm. It's always best to be calm. Try not to worry too much. I know it's easier said than done. And just get the most revision you can done, really. That's the best way to prepare. And make sure you get lots of rest. Lots of rest is important. You do not want to be tired when taking an exam. He's flying over the Southern Ocean. He sure is, William. Thanks for your support, Swag Gaming. Yeah, I cheat sometimes. That's not very good for us. I play relaxation music from YouTube. I sometimes do that, Tech Deflect. Sometimes I pop on a podcast, you know. It's nice to sometimes just kick back and relax and just fall asleep. Yeah, just we're fast approaching Suva, Fiji. I say we're, I mean Santa Claus is fast approaching Suva in Fiji in 12 minutes. I get to take my 6th form classes while taking my GCSEs. Well, hopefully, Jason, when you move to England, that will be a lot better. I think this is the right path to change designator. Every time I try to relax, always look at cat photos and listen to Christmas music. That's very funny. No, he says Traffic 5 Law says, Hanster, you are my 3rd favourite, said Swag Gamer Vlogs. I think we're all as equally good as each other. I think every member within Team Yancy has a pivotal role, and without one another, this show wouldn't be the success that it is. I think the viewers primarily make the show as well as the host. We all work together. "11 minutes time and Santa Claus will be in Suva, Fiji with 365 million gifts delivered. Liam, I got hit and I broke my leg and now I can't walk for 3 months. I can remember doing something similar in my childhood. I in fact broke my leg in January of 2013 and couldn't really do much for about 6 months in terms of sports. Big lag in stream, I'm sorry, there probably is a 30-second delay. Apologies if there's any lag. Has a drink counter begun? I'm not sure. And if there's a delay in the lip/sound, there's not much I really can do about that. But I also agree to what you said. Yeah. Okay, it's all good on your end. Alright, that's cool. It might be your internet as well. Who knows? I'm doing the very best I can to make it as supportive as possible. Also, the drink counter, I believe, is getting updated every 5 drinks. There's no lag, says Sucker Kid. And VOz says my name. Okay, cool. No lag, no real delay, it's all good. That's good to hear, Cobra. Thank you for letting me know. Better now I refresh. Yeah, if the stream does lag or it seems quite delayed, always refresh it. It seems to be a lot better. Do I play Roblox? No, not really. I've heard of it though. Nowadays, now I'm doing my A-levels, I don't really play many games anymore. I've kind of drifted away. My days are now consumed by school, as well as football. I love football or soccer. Nearly 400 million gifts. We're just a quarter of a million away there. What time is it where you are? It is 12:15. Wow. I do not have a Roblox account. You play FIFA? Yes, I do play FIFA now and then. Occasionally. I like the new FIFA 17. It's a pretty good game. I love soccer. So do I. What team do you support, guys? I personally support Derby County, who are the best football team the world has ever seen. And can we start doing song requests yet? Yeah, sure. Just hit me with a song and I will play it. CSGO? I played a bit of CSGO, yeah. Not very good at it though. Messi. Messi's the world's best footballer, and so is Ronaldo. That is correct. Can you put on Don't Let Me Down? I don't know what song that is, to be honest. Although, I am going to say this, I am only going to put on Christmas songs, by the way. So, I cannot put on any other than Christmas songs. I like Arsenal. That is a decent football team. I haven't got any qualms with Arsenal. Ronaldo is the best. I don't really know that song, that's why I'm not sure. Could you play Harry Belafonte, Mary's Boy Child? I can cue that, yeah. Hang on a second, the stream might freeze. Let me just bear with me for a second as I queue up some songs. Add to queue. There we go. It's been added to the queue. I should be unfrozen in a minute. Select the thing unfreeze. Yeah, I think it's unfrozen. There we go. Deck the Halls, I shall try and put that on soon. I'll try and get round to these song requests. It's quite difficult because every time I try and do a song request it freezes. I might actually keep song requests. I might do song requests a little bit later on because I need to get Spotify on my phone and then I can do it that way. And then I won't be freezing. I'll just request that. I'll just line up Jingle Bells as is on my playlist so I can continuously play through my playlist. But I think I'll do song requests as soon as I get Spotify on my phone later on, and then it'll be up and running. I might be frozen for a little bit, so just bear that in mind. Can you add All I Want for Christmas Is You? That is in my playlist, so that will be on around the next hour. Let me just queue up Jingle Bells. I am frozen. Right. Add to queue. I think that's been added to the queue now. Right, okay, I'm going to minimize this and right, I'm back. My dream is to move to England and play for Arsenal. That's a good dream to have. That is a very, very good dream to have. I always wanted to be a professional footballer, but you know, I never made it. Can I put on Jingle Bell Rock? That is in my playlist, so it will pop up eventually in the stream. All these songs will eventually come on. I have quite a lot on my playlist. Stream has stopped for me. If the stream has stopped, guys, refresh. If the stream keeps freezing, by the way, it's because I'm either on another window and stuff. So don't worry if it freezes. But yeah, if it stops, then refresh the stream. As Santa is flying in fast into Suva, Fiji, as he just passed over New Zealand once again. He didn't stop, right? Okay, cool. I think it's mainly to do with other people's connections, because on my end, I've got a good bit rate, and also, yes, we've just exceeded 400 million gifts. Million? Thousand? Wait. Yeah, million. My mathematics isn't very good. 400 million, yeah. There we go. Thank you for that, Swag Gamer Vlogs. Hey, Soccer Good, my dream was to move to England, and I'm moving there in a month, so anything is possible. Yes, that's right, Jason. Anything is possible. If you work towards your dream, you may be able to make it. It just takes the right amount of dedication and hard work. Everything you put into something, you will get the same out of it. As we commence with Jingle Bells from Frank Sinatra. This is my favourite version of Jingle Bells, and my personal opinion, I quite like this one. As Santa is zipping all the way up the southern Pacific. He is going lightning fast. He is racing through this ocean. Good morning, everybody. I just woke up from a short sleep. Welcome back, Ranger Cookie. I remember you from last night. Hey guys, how's it going so far? It's going great, Luke Dillon, thank you. And you're welcome, Swag Gamer, for bringing on the Jingle Bells. It's going on great this morning. Everything is going good. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream as much as I am, because I am having a really, really good time. Jeez, it's already been 20 minutes into my hour? That's gone really, really quick. He is already over 400 million gifts, that's right, William. Blimey. I have like a 4-hour sleep, says Visa. I had a 5-hour sleep, and I will be back at 3 AM EST for hosting later on. No, not 3 AM, sorry. 3 AM GMT, which will be about 10 AM EST, and that will mean I'll have like 2 hours sleep. What do you guys want for the Christmas this year? Mine is a new computer, new iPhone 7, says Soccer Kid. Vios wants a new laptop. Really? It only seemed like 10 minutes. It did. I want an aloe vera plant. That's very extravagant. Ranger Cookie. And as I've preached throughout the stream, I want a GoPro this year. From Jolly Old Saint Nick. But also, it would be quite nice, I don't know, maybe if I got some new in-ear headphones, that would be very nice. My old ones have broken. So if you could get me those, that would be awesome. Everything seems to be running smooth as Santa is now heading into that Fiji island of Suva. And he is slowly but surely starting to descend into those houses. I say slowly, he's going lightning fast, but you know. Bye guys, I'm going to try and get a 4 hour sleep. Okay, good night. I'll have a nice sleep, should I say, because I shall see you later perhaps. What's the best thing you guys have ever got for Christmas? That's such a hard question. I'm gonna say an Xbox One? I'd probably say that. I'm not sure. Your iPhone 6 in Christmas 2015, that's a really good present to have.
Max McIntyre, as Santa has finally arrived at Fiji and is now heading to Noumea, New Caledonia in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Make sure you follow our social medias at Team Yantsu on Twitter as well as Team Yantsu on Instagram. Best thing I've gotten was a Wii U in 2015. That is great, Radiant Cookie. I've never actually been on a Wii U. They're apparently supposed to be really, really good. And Swag Gamer Vlogs also wants a laptop. We can see the South Pacific islands of Vanuatu. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I apologise for my awful pronunciations at the minute. Vanuatu. I'm getting a gold Samsung 7. Well, hopefully you get that sucker today. Rainy Cookie said, it's amazing. Took me a while to get used to it though. That's awesome. What do you guys typically do the following days after Christmas? I rather rest, but this year on the 27th I'm going to a football match to watch my beloved Derby County, and then on the 28th I'm going to see Rogue One at the cinema, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'm having a few parties as well. And also New Year's Eve is my birthday, so I'll be having fun on my birthday at New Year's Eve, where I turn 17 years old. Heading for Noumea, New Caledonia. Yeah, get ready for New Year's Eve, of course. The days between Christmas are a little bit. You're going to try and get a nap, Max. I don't need to. You're powering through it, Max. Well done. Yes, I will be 17 in a week. No fair, I want to go. Go where? Oh, there's an ad that's just popped up. I best mute that. If Spotify allows. There we are. I might have frozen for a brief moment, but I shall be back now. There we go. Rogue One is a great movie. That's great to hear. I really hope it will be good. I am going with one of my friends, and I'm so excited. Yeah, but isn't it good as Star Wars 6 or 7? Sorry. I guess that's on personal preference. I'm not sure. I'm not one to judge yet, as Santa is actually approaching Noumea. And now, oh goodbye, VR. Sorry, I didn't see your message there. I'm going to put back on the tunes. I might be frozen for a brief moment as Frosty the Snowman is about to join your ears. I'll just turn that down a tad. There we go. And I am back. In the days preparing for Christmas, I tried to get everything done and then relax by writing a couple of essay pieces on specific filmic related. That sounds decent, Cobra. Oh, I need to revise as well over the winter. Swag Gamer Vlog says he has never ever seen a Star Wars movie. Well, I strongly suggest you should probably watch a Star Wars movie, but if it's not that your kind of thing, then fair enough, man. As Santa has finally reached New Caledonia and is heading to Vanuatu, in 1 minute and 48 seconds. Tell your brother that I have a chest infection. I'm sure he'll be watching the stream. But get well soon, VRs. Must be Solomon Islands after that. Maybe you're right, Max McIntyre. We shall see what Santa decides to do. By the way, if anyone watching the stream has missed anything that has been previously shown on today's stream, you can find it on our YouTube channel, such as the 14 Santa cams that Team Yantsu has released exclusively to the team, and also we will be uploading Nora Chuck Santa's own Santa cams throughout the day. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll most definitely enjoy Rogue One. General audience will also enjoy it. It's certainly well made, plenty of action to satisfy people. Well, I am an avid Star Wars fan, and I just cannot wait. Thank you for that, Cobra. Also, if you follow us on Instagram, you can see behind the scenes. As I might actually make a behind the scenes on the story right now. Let me see. I am going on my phone. Hopefully there's no feedback from my phone to my microphone. And here's rocking around the Christmas tree. So, I think you can record on Instagram. I just remembered that I need to finish rapping, which I'm horrible at, but I need to wait until I can go home to do so. Well, good luck with your rapping, Reindeer Cookie. The major criticism I have against Rogue One, though, is being the first spin-off. It kind of lacks some own identity, other than adding to the continuity throughout the films. I think it wants to be its own thing. I know that Gareth Edwards very much vouched that. Welcome back, Lord Crazy. And Santa's arrived at Vanuatu and is heading to the Solomon Islands. Max was correct. And now I'm about to post an Instagram story. So, let me just get in focus, and bam, I have now taken a picture, and that will be surely on the story for our Instagram, which is at Team Yansu. Santa is zipping through the South Pacific. Done. Put that there, and then let's scribble that in there. That, my friends, is how you make a story for Team Yansu. There we go, post their story. So if you go check out our Instagram at Team Yansu, then you can see that story. Thanks for following our Instagram, Soccer Kid. I will see that as soon as you do something on Instagram. Yes, I've just posted that story, so you can see it. Heading for Honiara. My pronunciations today are awful. Honiara, Solomon Islands. How is it already 7:31 a.m. there? Dang. Wow, it's 12:31 already here. This day has raced past. Just 6 hours ago, I was setting up this stream. Got to go. Okay, see you soon, Vios. See you soon. Have a Merry Christmas. I've been up for 6 hours too, Will Swain. It is crazy how fast it goes. My kittens gather around to watch the stream for a few minutes before they fall back to sleep. Well, I hope your kittens are entertained, Reindeer Cookie, as well as you. Ugh. My nose feels all funny, as it's just blocked up. You sent us something on your story. I'll check it out right now, actually. Yes, I just saw that you just sent us a message, and I've been tagged in a photo, apparently. Santa has taken his time with the islands, glad he's enjoying the sights. Yes, as he's just now heading to Orkney, Solomon Islands, in 24 seconds. I can't even pronounce half the places he goes to, except London and anywhere in England. Yeah. Like your photo, yeah, cool. Right, I will check this message. It is like as far as I will, and I am. That's great to hear, man. That is great to hear. Right. My grammar is off today. Santa's taking time on the islands, guy. He's enjoying the sights. We all do it. I posted a post and tagged you. Oh, thank you very much, Soccer Kid. That is very nice of you. I'll be sure to give that a like, actually. Unless someone's already done it for me on the old page. Yeah, someone already did it. Palika Federation States of Micronesia will be where Santa's off to next. How's the weather in the UK? It's miserable. Quite frankly, it's overcast, grey skies. Look like we're going to have a rather grey Christmas over here in the UK. How is the weather over there where you're at, Reindeer Cookie? Yeah, I see it's quite windy a little bit. There's quite a bit of wind I can see. A few things. waving in the wind. I'm glad you didn't ask about the western coast of Canada. No rain, no sun, no snow, no sun. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going in the UK. Yeah, it's cloudy here too. A sheet of white sky. That's what we have right outside my window. I think it'll be cloudy throughout the world, so Rudolph's red nose will need to shine bright for Santa to see throughout those clouds. And Kenny, you're a very lucky person for getting Arctic weather, as you are getting the snow. I'm very jealous. Sunny here, about 2 hours away from Liam. Cloudy, slightly but still sun, just gonna be too hot for Christmas. Yeah, Derby's about an hour and a half away-ish. That's how long it usually takes me to get there. Not too far, but you know, yeah. That's great to hear. So, 3 minutes and we will be seeing Santa arrive at Palika Federated States of Micronesia. I'm glad you are all enjoying the stream, and wow, 35 minutes have already passed of my hosting hour. Overcast and very cold. It was just below freezing here. Wow. I don't think we're below freezing here. I think it's about 10 degrees to tell the truth. I think it's about 10 degrees but feels about 5. Other than that, it's quite a neutral day, as Cobra was saying. But hopefully, you know, there might be snow somewhere in the world. I very much doubt there will be snow in England, but you know, maybe where Keddy's at, it will be wonderful winter weather. I just cannot wait till tomorrow. As in a minute's time, Palika will be greeted by Santa Claus, and those wonderful gifts will be delivered to all those believers that are fast asleep, tucked into their beds. Cloudy and rainy here in Maryland. Ooh, bedtime alert, Japan, Australia. Yes, those of you in Japan and Australia should be thinking about going to bed very shortly, as Santa Claus is on his way. I expect the weather where I am will stay in the low 80s today. What a Christmas. That's fairly warm. No, that is really warm, isn't it, Michael Pora? There was snow here for only 2 hours, then it turned to slush. Better than no snow, I suppose. We've had no snow so far in England. Reindeer Cookie. DST says, I've got my first white Christmas since 2013 this year. That is awesome to hear. That is absolutely awesome. I'm pleased for you, Designator. Man, we are zipping through to the Palika Federated States of Micronesia in there in 30 seconds. I reckon he will start to go to, as he works his way up these islands, he will go to the Marshall Islands, I think, as you can see on the far right of the screen. Santa will now head up to Russia and then back to south to Australia before going to Korea and Japan. You could be right there, Max. Could be right. Almost 500 million gifts, that's correct. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. He is now headed to Kurilsk Island and the Kuril Islands, and that will be another 10 minutes. These are quite long hauls that Santa has to go through for his journey. I believe he might have already visited the Marshall Islands. I am not quite sure. I not completely watched the entirety of the tracking today. I had a little bit of a rest between the hosting hour. He is making his way back up north, where he will then go back down south and continue to do that zigzag pattern throughout the time zones of the world. You can very much tell that power meal for the reindeer has paid off, as they are racing towards Kurilsk and the Kuril Islands. Could you please put on Wonderful Christmas Time? I can cue it because it's on my playlist, so that would be convenient. But I am not going to take song requests until I've downloaded Spotify onto my phone, and I'll let everyone know when that is. The stream might be frozen for a second as I'm queuing something. Hang on. Add to queue. I should be unfrozen in a minute. I should be unfrozen in a mo. Hang on a second. Just allow it to unfreeze itself. And there we go. I am back. And there is your Wonderful Christmas Time reindeer cookie. Is everyone having a wonderful Christmas time? And we reached the gifts delivered to 500 billion gifts. Half a billion gifts. 500 billion? Far too many. No White Christmas here in the UK since 2020, I believe. Yes, I remember having a White Christmas. Well, not exactly a White Christmas, but waking up to some snow on Christmas Day as it was snowing on Christmas Eve in 2020. I can vaguely remember that. It is quite a shame, but you never know. It could snow soonish. I imagine it will start snowing in January again, like it did last year. The annoying part is, it starts getting really, really cold in January and February, and then winter just starts to drag. The only good part about winter is Christmas. I am having a wonderful Christmas. That's awesome to hear, William. 8 minutes to go until Santa is at his location. And also Max McIntyre, it's good to hear you are having a wonderful Christmas time. Hopefully we'll be seeing a Santa cam soon. Maybe within the next hour, who knows. They're playing all the Harry Potters on TV starting today. That's awesome. Not too long back, about a week ago, I went to last Friday I'll tell you, I went to Harry Potter Studios and saw all the behind the scenes there. It was quite a cool experience. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to Sucker Kid. Tucker 305, the Norwich Chat Centre communication received over 500 phone calls. They started over an hour ago. Wow. My grandmother moved to New Jersey and she loves this song. Christmas isn't the same without her, but I still have my spirits up since she's visiting soon. That is awesome to hear, Reindeer Cookie. I too vaguely remember, then again, it's most likely because of climate change and whatnot in regards to lack of snow. It could be that, and it could also just be that, just by chance. I agree, and I will only want snow and cold weather from Bonnie Night till probably after Boxing Day. Then it can be tropical as far as I'm concerned. I agree with that, Will Swain. I would love the fact that it would start getting warm straight after Christmas. The annoying thing about that is that they aren't even playing in order. Are they not? That is rather strange. They should probably play the Harry Potters in order to make it that 19-hour marathon of Harry Potter movies memorable. I imagine that's probably on ITV. I'm not quite sure. I don't really watch TV nowadays. Yes, they are. They're playing Phantom's Philosopher's Stone today, all the way to Deathly Hallows 2 on New Year's Eve. Oh, so they'll be playing it each day, all the way. I get you now. It's not a full-on marathon. I'll probably watch one of those. It's my birthday on New Year's Eve. I cannot wait. I will be the grand old age of 17. I thought they weren't. I'll have a look again. Just checking my messages as we get an ad. I might freeze for a split second as I am muting the ad. There we go. I should be back in a mo, and I should be back now. There we go. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, but I couldn't watch it at Christmas. I need to watch it. I'm probably gonna try and watch the Polar Express tonight, or maybe even the Santa Claus, just to get my excitement brimming throughout my house. This chat has been phenomenally active today. I'm going to just scroll up and look at all these wonderful messages we've received. I can't even go back. There's been that many. We've had that many since Antarctica. Blimey. I've had loads. Polar Express is on it tonight at 6:55. Oh, thanks for that, Max. I'll probably watch it on Amazon Prime, to be honest, because I have to. I believe. Actually, no. I'm free on 6:55. I might watch on tonight. It's going to be the happiest Christmas. That is right, Max McIntyre. 15 minutes left of my hour. I cannot believe how fast this has flown by. Like, that was 45 minutes? No way. It feels like I've been sat here for 10 minutes. I'll probably get something to eat as well. I'm also going to make myself a hot chocolate straight after this. Need that caffeine boost. Is in 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Santa will arrive at Kurilsk and the Kuril Islands. Oh, I forgot. I must put on the Christmas tunes again. I will restart this song. Hang on. I'll be frozen for a brief moment. There we are. Restarted that song. Minimize. And I should be unfrozen in a second. I am enjoying this Christmas Eve. That is great to hear. I am too. Guys, if I'm frozen, let me know, because the preview has stopped. I don't know why. Preview's back. I shouldn't be frozen anymore. I've been watching the Polar Express since August 2016 and haven't stopped since. That is dedication, Reindeer Cookie. I am enjoying this Christmas Eve. That's good to hear, Tracker 3 and 5. Oh, they are playing in order. My mistake. Apologies for the misinformation. I must have gotten an accurate listing. No worries, Cobra. We all are human, and humans make several errors. Two minutes to go, and Santa will be at the Kuril Islands. As you can see, he's going to near Japan, so I expect he'll start to work his way down Japan, and maybe we'll see a Santa cam when he reaches, I don't know, Tokyo or one of those places. So expect a Santa cam very soon. I would have thought, because generally they have Santa cams around Japan. Are any of you wearing Christmas jumpers or anything festive today? Let me know. I love Christmas jumpers. And if you are, try and describe it to me. I am a Christmas jumper enthusiast. What is the old saying? To err is human. Yes, I suppose that is. I've never really heard of that saying, to be honest. Santa will shortly arrive to the Kuril Islands, very shortly. Drinking hot cocoa, yum. You're making me crave hot chocolate right now. I am starving as well. I am famished. I will get some food after this. Probably make I actually fancy some soup. Some soup would be nice. "13 seconds to go, and Santa will be at the Kuril Islands." Three, two, one, and he is now headed for Yakutsk in Russia. 551 million gifts delivered, and these are the long-haul journeys throughout the southern Pacific. He is now probably going to work his way through the east of Russia, the far east, and then work his way down to Japan, then go all the way down to Australia. So I suggest that anyone in the far east of Russia should really be getting to bed. Yeah, it's only 10 PM in Yakutsk, so you should probably start thinking about going to bed around 9ish, because NORAD say they predict that their Santa will arrive between 9 and 1 o'clock in the morning. In regards to the Potter Studio, I've been there myself. Lots of remarkable filmmaking on display, and a place any film buff like myself should visit at least once. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I love films myself. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great experience. I took so many photos. Thanks to him for playing Stop the Cavalry by Jonah Louie, because now it's stuck in my head and I've listened to it on YouTube about 8 times now. Yes, it's a good tune. It's been one of my favourite Christmas songs for many years. I'm surprised you've not heard of it. I think it's more of a British song. Who's coming on next? My brother will be coming on in 10 minutes again. I think we're taking you guys all the way to 10 AM EST, and then Kenny will take over. I wouldn't mind going to the recreation of Hogsmeade at Universal Studios. That looks great. Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to go all the way to Florida and go to Universal Studios. But unfortunately I haven't yet to do that, but I hopefully will in the future. As Santa is fast approaching Yakutsk, Russia, as we can see the side of Asia, which Santa is now passing over. Where are you going? Me and my brother are alternating between shifts, so we can just have a bit of a rest between them. So that's why. So I'll probably go get some lunch. I've been there, it's amazing. That's great to hear, Max. I'm glad you had a good time at Universal Studios. And here's Show Me the Magic by Jamie Cullum. This is one of the newest songs that I've heard for Christmas. It actually came out this year. Show Me the Magic. I think it's quite decent, to be honest, for a new Christmas song. Sounds Michael Bublé-esque in a way. The Harry Potter store at King's Cross was pretty cool when I went there back in September. I haven't been to the Harry Potter store in King's Cross station, partly because it's absolutely manic there. It's full of people. I went to London not too long ago, in November actually, where an England game was going on, and there was literally, King's Cross was absolutely packed full of Scottish and England fans. I had to sneak out of bed to watch the stream. Luckily my significant other is asleep, so that I can get away with getting out of bed so early. That's good to hear, Reindeer Cookie. I'm glad you've got out of bed and wanted to join us. That is great. Oh yeah, that's good too, but it is way too small and gets stuffed easily. I cannot remember what I said. Oh dear. It was pretty packed. Yeah. I get what we were talking about now. It was King's Cross. Sorry, my mind went completely blank. As I have 7 minutes left on my shift, and there's 2 minutes till we get to Yakutsk in Russia. When I went there, it was actually fairly quiet. Sometimes it depends what time of day you go. If you go rush hour, it is chaotic. London is a crazy, crazy place if anyone ever wishes to visit. I will admit, I'm a tad claustrophobic, so it was kind of overwhelming. Fair play. I genuinely love going in crowds. It depends what kind of person you are. Although I have massive phobia of spiders. That is quite one of my biggest phobias. As Santa is nearly entering Russia. I think he's just about to enter. I can see the border on that 2D map. I think this is over China, and then he's just going to go into Russia. Have you ever been on the London Eye? No, I haven't. It's quite expensive, and the queues are long. So, reasoning for me not going on the London Eye is exactly that. Although I've been to the London Dungeons, that was quite nice. Quite scary though. Santa is fast approaching Yakutsk, as you can see it on that 2D map. He is zipping through. He is going lightning. He really is going fast. That took a while to say. Miss the old map and design. So do we, CJ. But I guess it's better than nothing, I suppose. And you know, we're all having a wonderful time this fine Christmas Eve. Santa is just about to hit Yakutsk, Russia, in about 20 seconds. Yeah, I was going to buy the express pass, but it was expensive. Yeah, it's really expensive, and the queues are really long. So, it's one of those things where you can. It's more of an experience thing, and I am not too fussed about it. And Santa's just entered Yakutsk and is now how do I say that then? He's now heading for Birobidzhan, Russia. Nailed it. I nailed that. First time. Birobidzhan, Russia. See? Nailed it. 4 minutes and I will be going. So as soon as he hits Birobidzhan, Russia, I will tell you the next upcoming location, and I will see you in another hour. Close to 600,000 gifts. That's 600 million, I believe. It's not 600,000. Everyone in London, everything in London is expensive. I honestly cannot believe how people can live there, especially housing near the central business district. Yeah, it's extortionate. It's because of monopolising. It is minus 42 degrees in Yakutsk right now. Blimey, minus 142. You'd turn into a snowman if you just took a step foot outside without any warm clothing on. I mean, even in this, I would literally freeze. The closer you zoom in on the 2D map, the faster it shows Santa going. Talk about starlight speed. Yeah, I like to have it quite fairly zoomed out so I can see the surrounding areas, so that I can predict a lot better. As you can see, those snowy mountain tops. I imagine some of those places will be getting White Christmas. Really, that's what meant. I thought so. Well, Santa has his famous coat and probably has lots of layers. Yes, his magical, infamous, famous red coat, sewn by Mrs. Claus herself. Bedtime alert for Eastern China, Japan, and the Koreas. There's a bit of commotion outside as a bus is stopped outside my house. What on earth is going on here then? I think a car's probably blocking the road. A bit of rare occurrences here in my village. As the bus just slowly creeps down the village, and there we go, he's gone. He still has to visit Australia first. Hopefully we get that Sydney cam that we usually get. Santa has, yeah, I've read all that. Right, cool. 1 minute to go, and 2 minutes left on my hosting. It's been a great hour with you ladies and gentlemen. It has been superb. You guys and girls are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for turning up to the stream. And yeah, just check out our YouTube channel, check out our website, www.santatracking.net, all things concerning Team Yansu, as well as some countdown games from some old villages you might know. And also check out all our social medias, which will be available on that website. Oh, Patrick, you're back. I'm just about to head off actually, and Josh is about to take over. We have had a new DSP Santa Cam with a new voiceover I think you've missed, so you should definitely check that out on the Team Yansu YouTube channel, as Santa is about to hit Birobidzhan, Russia. He is almost there, 20 seconds to go. Everyone welcome back, Pat. He is the reason why we have this stream today, because of Patrick Covey. Just popping in for a big hearty hello before I get ready for work. Well, you should probably watch that DSP cam, that's all I'm saying. Right, now he is heading for Trudovoy, Russia. And that's it from me, guys. I will see you in the next hour. Patrick, have a good time at work. I'll see you guys and girls in the next hour. I'll put my brother on, and have yourself a good next hour on the show. Stay tuned. See you soon. And we are back. Hello, it's me again. Santa's about to just head into Trudovoy, Russia, and that will happen in 15 seconds. I am rejuvenated 650 million presents. That's double the amount since I was last on, as he's in the midst of Russia going to North Korea. It's a pushover day, Cobra. Hopefully this 5 hours moves quick. Need to get home to be back with you guys after work. Yes, I will look forward to seeing you, Patrick.
The Christmas Hits playlist. Get festive with your favourite pop stars. Including Justin Bieber.
Anyway, he's just arrived in Trudovoy, Russia, and now he's in Arsenyev, Russia, real quick, in 30 seconds in fact. And now he's going on to Komsomolsk on Amur, Russia in 1 minute and 54 seconds, approaching 620 million gifts. Just going back up north on the east side of Russia. Just a moment, the stream's gonna freeze for a second. Just need to load something up. And there we go. Yeah, the people will be waking up to presents just now, if they are awake. Komsomolsk is in less than a minute to go. Santa now doing a speed run through Russia, yep. Well, through eastern Russia anyway. And then it will go back later in the day. Oops, sorry about that, just knocked the desk. So, we've got 625 million gifts delivered. How are you all doing? Welcome to the 8th annual Tracking Santa live show. I'll be on for the next 2 hours, then it will be back to Liam, and then it will be over
to Kenny. So 20 seconds till it goes on to Komsomolsk on Amur in Russia. Just going over Khabarovsk, and he's approaching now. 5 seconds. Good, William. That's good to hear. And he's at Komsomolsk, and now he's going to Nevelsk, Sakhalin Island in a minute and a half, reaching 630 million gifts delivered. You just see the Tatar Strait and the Aniva Bay of Yuzhno Sakhalinsk, which has been a previous location. I can't wait for the long wait later when it hits the Sandwich Islands. Oh yes, that's the build up to the he gets into America. Yeah, what's up, Spike Gamer Vlogs? It will be a good wait, I think. I think Patrick is streaming for that. Still tracking indeed. We'll be tracking all the way up till then. Now 20 seconds away from Nevelsk, Sakhalin Island. He's just about to pull in as he's entering Aniva Bay. And now he's just about hit it. Yep, he's confirmation by Patrick there. Santa is now in Sakhalin, and now we've got a long wait of Old Man by the Sea, Saipan, North Mariana Islands for 9 minutes. Swag Gamer in the house. Hello. He's going over Hokkaido. I think that's how you pronounce that. Back south now towards Australia. He is indeed zooming to Australia. Going over Japan in Hokkaido, the province there, and Amori and Akita and Iwata and Miyagi, Yamagata, Niigata all appearing. I didn't go to sleep, to be honest. I just chilled for a bit, just chatted to other Team Yansu members and made myself some lunch, and yeah, just sat back, relaxed, giving myself some energy. What, the Yansu YouTube channel? Or my personal one? Now about 7 minutes away from Old Man by the Sea, Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands. It's 1:07. You just see him bypassing Japan there, to the east of Iwate, Miyagi, Ibaraki, Tokyo, Kanagawa, etc. Just going all the way back down from the Pacific Ocean all the way towards Australia. About 651 million gifts delivered, which is a substantial amount already, approaching that first billion. now just passing towards the east of Tokyo. We're about 5 minutes and 45 seconds away from Old Man by the Sea. What if Santa's the old man by the sea when he gets there? Just surpassing 655 million gifts as he just leaves Japan into the depths of the Pacific Ocean. And that is now narrowed down to 5 minutes until he reaches Old Man by the Sea, Saipan, in Northern Mariana Islands. And we're getting up to 4 minutes and a half now. 660 million gifts have just been delivered. Santa is going out the sight of Japan now. And there's a couple of Pacific Islands he's passing, delivering gifts to all the boys and girls of them Pacific Islands. Just now past 4 minutes. So do most of these islands have an organised ruler or president? Well, some of the collection of islands will be under control by a specific country, so like the Philippines or Fiji, and that will be ruled by a government. And then some of the others will be owned by nations like the US, Russia, the UK, and they'll be under that government control. And then some of them won't be populated at all, or will just have like tribes in them. That's the best way I can explain it. It's just, it depends where it's at. Just got back from watching a few cams from 2015. Well, getting into the mood, reindeer cookie. And we're about 2.5 minutes away from Old Man by the Sea. We're about 670 million gifts delivered. Now approaching about 2 minutes away from Old Man by the Sea. Into the thick of the Pacific now. Little specks of terrain popping up occasionally as he surpasses the little tiny islands of the Pacific. Some populated, some not. And then he will be delivering it to all the boys and girls who are out at sea this Christmas. Which is quite an interesting way to spend your Christmas, to be honest. Just going over West Mango Island, I think it's called. Trying to read the letters upside down, and here we are, we're going into the Northern Mariana Islands here. Guam has just come into view, and Old Man by the Sea will be a location that Santa has arrived to in about 1 minute and 10 seconds time, and by that point he should have delivered by about 681 or 2 million gifts. It just enters the most north island of Northern Mariana Islands. So many knives. Even though he's travelling south. And there we go, he's just intercepted into those islands. 45 seconds now, away from Oman by the sea. Right in the thick of the Northern Mariana Islands, as he will arrive at his destination in 30 seconds near Guam. That's Old Man by the Sea. 680 million gifts have just been surpassed. Now it's 681 million, as we're going to about quarter past the hour. And 10 seconds we'll be seeing Santa Claus in Old Man by the Sea. And there we go. Next is going to Yiga, Guam in just 43 seconds, which is just south of Old Man by the Sea. Yep, Guam is next. In just about 30 seconds, 685 million gifts almost now delivered. Then Papua New Guinea, then Australia. So yes, massive bedtime alert for people there. Wish there was a cam there. That would be quite an interesting cam, to be honest. It's quite a different one. Guam is part of the USA. Yeah, I do believe there's a naval base there. There probably will be one in Sydney. Oh, without a doubt. I'll be very shocked if there isn't. And now we're going on a 6-minute wait to Kimbe, Papua New Guinea. And we're approaching 690 million gifts. We'll probably be well above 700 million when we get to Papua New Guinea. And then it'll be en route to Sydney, Melbourne and cities like that. There probably will be. Yeah. Definitely. 5.5 minutes until Kimbe, Papua New Guinea. And we're reaching a couple more Pacific Islands specks down at the bottom of the map. Reindeer just prancing away. Will be at full speed, I expect now. Or fully warmed up. Santa will have a fair amount of cookies and confectionaries in his stomach right now. About 4.5 minutes away from Kimbe, Papua New Guinea. Almost there, about a figure of 700 million gifts delivered. After that is Australia, yep. So Sydney, basically, which is to the south of the eastern section of Australia. Be Melbourne before that, and Sydney. So we're about 4 minutes away now from Kimbe, Papua New Guinea, and well, pretty much, yeah, that does mean Santa can. Whether that's new or not, we'll soon find out. Quite surprising actually that there wasn't one at Auckland earlier. But, hey ho. About 3.5 minutes now from Kimbe, Papua New Guinea, and we just surpassed 700 million gifts delivered all across that eastern section of the world. As is in the thick of that eastern zone, which is about 12 hours ahead if you're in the UK, around about 17 hours ahead if you're on the east coast of America, and even more than that, that will be 20 hours ahead if you're on the west coast. So there is still a lot of places to go, and we are about 3 minutes away from Santa being sighted in Kimbe, Papua New Guinea. Just bear with me while I just mute this ad real quick. I'm going to be frozen for a little while. I will resume the music once this ad is finished. Sorry if I'm not as talkative. That's okay, man. We're all here to just have a good time, just to chill out and track Santa. So we're just 2.5 minutes away from Kimbe, Papua New Guinea. And there we go. Papua New Guinea is starting to appear at the bottom of the map. And we're seeing Jayapura appearing at the bottom. Over 700 million gifts. It's just a nice quiet start to the afternoon while I'm multitasking. Indeed, Zakobra. 700 million gifts is a substantial amount so far. And there we go, Papua New Guinea in the thick of the map now. And into the outskirts of Papua New Guinea. And we are a minute and a half away from Kimbe in Papua New Guinea as we've approached 711 million gifts delivered by Santa Claus this Christmas Eve. And in those countries, Christmas Day. Right, anyway, I'll unmute the music. And there we go. Should be all frozen now. So, a minute away from Kimbe. Rhythm there. Just entering Papua New Guinea now, and we're passing the first few islands as we're going into the Gulf. There's Port Moresby as we're surpassing into the country of Papua New Guinea, and Kimbe is just 30 seconds away now. There's 750 million gifts now delivered. And we're just waiting for the confirmation that he's been in Kimbe in about 15 seconds. Sydney soon, yes, and hopefully Cam. Braden, hopefully Cam. He's doing good so far. I hope he somewhat changes from last year's route to make things all the more interesting. But it's all good seeing that route change, and there we go. Entered into Kimbe, now going to Port Moresby of Papua New Guinea. I love good old route change. It's something more exciting and unpredictable. We're approaching 720 million gifts delivered. About a minute away now from Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea. Then it should be Australia after that, as you see the northern head of Australia there. I'm pretty sure I think this. I may be wrong, but I'm confident that that's Australia at the bottom. Carpentoria, the region of that sea there is coming into view. Just pulling into Port Moresby here in 25 seconds. We'll probably reach up to the brink of about 725 million gifts. There we go, 15 seconds away from Port Moresby. You just see it at the bottom of that screen where Santa is zooming over, delivering it all to the children of Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea. And there we go. So Daru, Papua New Guinea next in a minute and 12